We've already approved the chimneys.
None of this needs to be approved. These are inspections. There's no quote bids.
We haven't really voted on the electrical inspection to actually commit money. They're on there. We've talked about it, but I think we need a go to start to find bids, and I'll reconvene the committee. We'll look at the bids. We'll look at out beyond these, but I think we need to get the commission to move now on it. I've already been talking to Billy about that, so it's imminent for both of them.
You're looking at me all the time.
I think we move on it. We don't have any numbers together, so I don't.
Right. I'll come back if there are alarming numbers. I will certainly come back to the board with that. If it's way outside of whatever estimate we had for the inspections, I will certainly let you know.
Should we do a cap motion? We have X amount of dollars at this.
All it takes is somebody with a little bit of fucking knowledge.
All right.
To say, all right, these wires need to be hung up into the ceiling.
Well, we're only talking about 5,000.
And then
I'm sorry, 5,000.
The electrician to come in
on the inspection. So if it's
you don't need to.
If it's
I'll make a motion to spend $5,000 on the inspection for the electrical inspection.
However, you have to agree that that wiring underneath is fucked. It's not just hanging it.
Wait, and I'm sorry.
There was shit running all over down there. Right now that all needs to be fixed.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, and it will be
and the guys told me it needs to be put up.
That's part of it.
Has to happen before they start.
But it needs to be rerun before they hang it up.
Well,
so the first motion, or pardon me?
Okay, go ahead.
Please, what was your comment?
No, I was just saying, go ahead. I was starting to do that again.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you could do it, that would be fantastic, because I'd still like to be, I can't type two things at the same time, but if
okay.
Oh, would you shut up?
First motion is for electrical type.
Yes.
So she was awarded $16 million in the trial for Kobe's pictures.
Right. Plumbing inspection.
Pretty fucking reasonable.
Huh?
That's pretty fucking reasonable.
Electrical inspection.
They got all cheap for what they did.
So
Showing the pictures in a bar.
By Robert's rules,
A deputy.
He seconded it.
Yeah, I second it.
Oh, Judy
I
seconded it.
vote yes.
That's the way to do it, Cleet.
I call the vote. So is there any additional discussion on it?
I call the vote. Hang on, Cleet.
Okay, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Okay, the motion passes.
Next one.
Horse
the
face.
Plumbing repair and
Not you,
potential replacement under the oceanfront building, where that has been identified as failing and a hazardous situation by the plumber who's fixing a broken part of it. So I'd like to move with that and then move on to the plumbing inspection of all the rest of the buildings. Essentially, we've had an inspection under the oceanfront building. So it's two different things. If we move along with the plumbing inspection, I do not have an estimate. I will get it. And the plumbing inspection, we have
we have.
Estimate
They transferred $80,000 into the reserve
Just for the
fund.
$5,000 is for the whole entire property.
Yes.
Whole entire property.
Well, he told us
So
the total budget, the total amount in there is $132,000 right now.
Motion have a cap of 5K.
Well, at this point, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't make the motion, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
And if it's more, I'll come back.
Well, that's what you would like to have a motion. Okay.
Okay. Let's do that, and hopefully we can get under that.
Oh my God, people.
Wait, can I just repeat this?
Do you know how to conduct business, Keith?
You're moving to have the plumbing inspection for the whole property with a cap of 5K.
Less the oceanfront building, which has essentially been done.
Billy, is there any other scope in the oceanfront besides what M&F is already doing?
Just what was underneath it.
Okay.
Could they be any more
We need to
What would be
bumblefucks?
considered common? What's underneath the ocean front?
And
You handsome boy.
there was,
You handsome boy. Hmm?
and then,
You are. I
So
knew you
that's
were.
one motion. Is anybody
I
going
knew
to
you
do?
were a handsome boy. You get fat. Damn it.
we've got the plumbing replacement that does not have a price on it yet. I'd like to move forward and at least get a price and come, if necessary.
Well, you
come
don't
back.
need a motion for that.
We do not have a price on that.
The plumbing replacement for all buildings or for
No,
ocean?
for the ocean front,
Okay.
we don't know on the rest of it.
There's no motion needed to get fucking quotes.
To clarify, did we already have a motion for the plumbing inspection? Did that get passed?
No, we haven't done a motion yet.
Keith,
I move we move on the plumbing inspection after we are sure that the electrical systems under there are safe to get under there.
See, that's what I've been saying all
after
along.
that has happened,
I know, so why are they making this a
plumbing inspection
motion?
all
Number
buildings
one,
except
there's no money involved.
ocean front, which is already on
That was who? I'm sorry.
Keith,
So moving forward with the plumbing
Wait,
inspection,
Wait, no.
with the cap of 5K for the whole property
No.
except for the ocean front, after we are certain the electric underneath the building is okay. So,
Oh my god.
and that's one motion, that's half the motion.
That should be one motion. I feel.
Okay, and Keith, you're moving, and I'm sorry, Judy, you second?
I'll second.
Oh, Cleet second? Okay.
8 seconds. Okay, thank you.
Any discussion?
Nope.
Yes, Cleet?
Oh, sorry, no. I was saying,
All in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
How is this a motion?
Any abstentions? Motion passes unanimously. Okay, then back to Keith, the third motion? Or is it a motion?
What?
This is,
Remind me.
This is the plumbing replacement at ocean front. Are we doing a motion or is that just the next step after the other two things have been completed?
that'll be the next step.
Yeah, I think we
That's
need
the
to get a
motion.
We don't have any,
No,
we don't have any numbers
price.
right now.
Okay,
We don't have
perfect. That's, I agree.
So
well,
let's
another option is that if Billy gets that estimate this week, we can potentially do, we can pass it by unanimous written consent, assuming everybody's on board by written consent in between meetings, if we need to.
let's try that. Yeah.
So,
Oh, for what? The electrical or the plumbing?
no, for the plumbing, when Billy gets that estimate for the replacement of the oceanfront piping,
Okay.
we can circulate that to the board, but I mean, we theoretically can approve that by unanimous written consent, but it has to be unanimous and it has to be written.
Keith, let's talk about the inspection after, or just somewhere offline.
I'd like help just specifying what we're looking at, so.
Yeah,
Good.
well, I still have that guy that's interested, so.
Yep, good.
Okay,
Okay, I think we're done there.
okay, so we have finished our agenda and we do need to adjourn because we have some folks that need to go, but thank you all for your time and thanks, Billy. We'll look forward to getting those updated estimates from you. The meeting is adjourned at 6:41.